What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another episode of the Washington Redskins franchise on Madden 20. Today we go into hostile territory, one of the worst places you can play as a Redskins team in Philadelphia. Lincoln Financial Field, the Link as they call it here in Philadelphia, against Carson Wentz once again. And this is going to be a very tough matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. For the love of franchise content, that is all we do here. We can build a winner together. Fly, Eagles, fly. Well, we're hoping to make those Eagles clip their wings, keep them on the ground. Carson Wentz, 9 touchdowns, 7 interceptions so far this season. Here's a run, and that's going to go for a first down and more, as Darius Geis was the leading back here, but Roberts taking the first carry of the game. Geis may be injured here today, and there is a first down. Zachary Ertz with the big catch from Carson Wentz. Eagles not doing a lot of running in this game, a lot of Carson Wentz play, and there underneath, Dominique Mason, one of the X factors on this team. He's really developed well throughout this franchise. Here's a 1st and 10, and they're going to run the ball this time, and a touchdown caught our defense a little bit off guard. And a big rushing touchdown to start the game for them. Barry Van Buren coming into this game with 16 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 1,300 yards. And right away, we're going to start with a run here. Jeffrey Moore trying to juke a man out of his shoes, but he's not able to do it on that play. Still goes for a first down. 3rd and 12. Van Buren up the middle gets Keon Gregory for the first down to the 29-yard line of Philadelphia on a 21-yard catch. Now Van Buren in the gun all alone. No running back. It's Keon Gregory again. Stiff-arming, breaking a tackle, and getting to the 14-yard line, and another Redskin first down as we take a look at the Eagle defense. Bilal Nichols, Tim Jernigan on that line now. Max Holloway, the brother of our Holloway, Foyeside Aluakan, Avante Maddox, Vaughn Poole, our old safety, playing for them. 1st and goal here near the goal line, and it is Randy Redd, the incredible rookie receiver for this Redskin squad. Big time play. So looking at the Eagle offense we have been playing against, you can see their offensive line. It will be Damon Roberts as the lead back today. Darius Geis is injured. There's the throw. Wentz, and that's a first down completion. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz throwing up the middle. He's got a man on a slant. It's Arcega Whiteside for the first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 8. Right side throw and breaking the tackle and getting in the end zone. Philadelphia scoring a touchdown on both of their first drives. Here goes Jeffrey Moore, left side. Got some open field to run. More green than Josh Gordon's weed stash. Credit Legion on that one. That is complete all the way down there. 69 yards, a complete run from Jeffrey Moore, start to finish. Here's a big throw, and Daquan Botted with the hurdle into the end zone for the touchdown. Washington Redskins score on both of their opening possessions. However, Christian Kaufman, little bit off on the extra point, and that one misses wide left. 3rd and 16. Here's Wentz. He throws up the middle. He's got Zach Ertz again. His very reliable X-Factor tight end target. That would lead to a Philadelphia field goal here. That one good. 17-13 on the field goal coming from Landry. Now 1st and 10. Here's Van Buren throwing left side. He's got Isaac Spicer with a beautiful breadbasket catch. That would lead to this Christian Kaufman field goal as time expires in the first half. And the Redskins down that point that Christian Kaufman missed the extra point on. As we go into the half, 17-16, Eagles deep passing, Redskins running a little more balanced offense. Back after this. And we're back for the halftime report. You can see all the scores of the week here. Giants lose to the Rams. So you love to see that, as we really want all of our division foes to lose here, because we've been doing some losing this year. Not the undefeated season we had last year, as John Greer taking the punt to open up the Redskins in this second half as they stop the Eagles on their first drive. Now 1st and goal that would lead to for the Redskins. Van Buren rolling to his right side and gonna find Daquan Botted for the 2nd time today for a touchdown, doing the robot, as he is just a scoring machine. 2-point conversion attempt. They're going to give this one Jeffrey Moore and trying to get away, but everybody just all over him on that one. No good on the 2-point. A deep 61-yard field goal try, and Landry does not have that kind of leg. That'll get the ball back to Washington with very good field position on a 3rd and 9. Wide open is Keon Gregory for the touchdown, untouched to pay dirt. And the Redskins take the lead there big time as they are able to extend the lead, and then Kerry Clark on the next Eagle possession getting the ball back. With the interception, he's been a very, very good middle linebacker for this team. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Van Buren. He's going to roll to his right again and again, getting Daquan Bodden some time to find an open spot in that end zone. And Bodden with his 3rd receiving touchdown of the evening. 35-17 here on Monday Night Football. Eagles trying to make a little bit of a comeback late here. And Wentz goes down. That is Craig. Javonte Craig getting in. One of the least likely members of this D-line to get in to make a sack, but he gets it done there. Now Wentz is under pressure again, and Donovan Stallings will get there for the 2nd time tonight. 1st and 10 as that one was on 4th down. Redskins with the ball back. Van Buren with 2:18 to play. He's going to take off and slide down at the 27-yard line. His first run of the day goes for 14. Now Van Buren going to do it the opposite way. He goes left, and he's going to try to run again, and another slide down at the 14 this time. 2 runs for 28 yards, leading to this 1st and goal where Jeffrey Moore would find his way into the end zone. And the Redskins making this one into a rout, as this one ends 43-17. Redskins, again, running that balanced offense. Eagles, more of a passing attack than a rushing attack. The big takeaway from Kerry Clark on Carson Wentz really made this one seem a little more out of reach than it really was, especially at the half and into the 3rd quarter. Van Buren, very good quarterback rating, only missed 3 passes, 245, 5 TDs, showing you that Van Buren can be the guy here. Jeffrey Moore, 125 yards and a touchdown for him. Van Buren ran for 28. Buda McKenzie, only 2 carries for 5 yards for him after the big game in Jeffrey Moore's stead after the injury. Daquan Bodden, 76 yards, 3 touchdowns. Keon Gregory had 95 and a score, so a very good game for him as well. As we move into the defensive stats, and Aloakun with 11 tackles for the Eagles, 2 sacks for Stallings, the 1 for Craig, the interception for Kerry Clark. And you love to see the defense playing well as it usually does. And from the great play in that game, we have an upgrade chance here. Keon Gregory has a chance to become the first X-Factor receiver to play for us, and we've got to take that opportunity. Barry Van Buren does get Player of the Week for week number 8 for Offensive NFC Player of the Week. 245 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, as we talked about, and 28 rushing yards. We move into the second game here of this episode, and the Redskins back at home, ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Last time we played this team, it was the starting quarterback made a huge change. They have been playing Nick Mullins as their starting quarterback for the last few seasons since Aaron Rodgers retired. So, different look the Green Bay Packers give you with Nick Mullins, and we'll see what we can do against him. 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions for him on the season, 1,300 passing yards, so not a bad season for Nick Mullins. Here's the offensive line in front of him, and his weapons, Devontae Adams, Gus Edwards, Terrion Brent, who we really need to watch out for today. Here's the throw right side. That's going to be complete to his tight end, and Dallas Goedert, former Redskin, former Eagle, is going to juke out of bounds. Barry Van Buren at this point with those 5 TDs. He's now at 21-8, 1,600 passing yards, so he's having a very good season. This is the defense he will have to go up against. Kenny Clark, obviously a big player up front. Blake Martinez, strong middle linebacker for the Packers. And, of course, their secondary is very good. Got to watch out for guys like Deshaun Boner. Here's 3rd and 10, and Van Buren going deep to Gregory. And that one's a little bit behind Gregory and picked off by Deshaun Boner. I was just talking about him. Here's a run. It's Terrion Brent. He goes right side, and he is brought down shy of the first down marker. It's 2nd and inches, though. They go right back to Terrion Brent, and Brent, left side. Winborn misses the tackle, and Brent is in the end zone with the game's first touchdown. Big-time running touchdown, 30-yard scamper for Brent. It'll be 3rd and 5 now for the Redskins as they take back possession. And Van Buren goes down. He's going to fumble the football, and it is picked up by Green Bay. Forced and recovered by Hammond. And the Packers with a chance to go up 2 scores. 2nd and 2. They're going to go screen, and that's going to Gus Edwards, and he is taken down at the 4-yard line, chopped out of bounds. 1st and goal. They're going to go play fake here, and Mullins is brought down. Donovan Stallings, Bo Tatum in on the sack. 4th and goal, and they will take a chip shot 22-yard field goal by Greg the Leg Zuerlein. It makes it 10-0 Packers. Redskins do nothing with their next possession, and the Packers on 3rd and 12, throwing right side, complete. And the Packers moving the chains with Ransom. Now 2nd and 10. Mullins, time in the pocket, throwing underneath. Nice juke move by Gus Edwards. He will pick up the first down as well. So Mullins 7-9 for 62 yards. Now 3rd and 10. Mullins with a chance right before he gets hit. He gets it to Gus Edwards. And another big-time play after the catch by Gus Bus Edwards. His 3rd catch of the game already. Here's the run. It's Terrion Brent, and he has been a very tough cookie to stop. 9 runs for 52 and a score already for Brent. And a first down at the 12. Now a 2nd and 2. Play fake to Brent. Brent picks up a block, but Dre Harris comes free. And he will get the sack. That'll lead to this field goal for Greg the Leg Zuerlein, an easy 20-yarder, and he will put it right through. 13-0. Packers have been driving easily on this Redskin defense. Here's a bomb. Keon Gregory with the yeeted catch. And into the end zone. That is the man with the X-Factor chance, and he's got 74 of the 200 yards he needs to get. Now 1st and 10. Here's Van Buren. And throwing, forcing to Gregory again. It's off his hands and intercepted. That is not Van Buren's fault. Gregory's got to make that play. Coming off of his hands, goes to Jackson. His 3rd interception of the year, and the Packers with a chance to make this even worse. Here's the throw right side to Goddard. He is brought down. Packers have no more timeouts, and a little bad clock management by the Packers. And they're going to go into the half with a 6-point lead instead of a possible 9-point lead, 13-7. Back after this. And we're back to see that Mahomes and Garrett Hoke are going in a huge duel. Chiefs are winless this season. Jets over the Dolphins 24-10. They're a very good team and might win the East. And Tyler Morris, our old friend, with the Lions up 20-3 on the Steelers. As we get back to this second half, 3rd and 8 for Van Buren. And he's going to go for another yeet. It worked out before. This time to Spicer. It is incomplete. Van Buren, 1 of 9 for 74 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. It hasn't been a great day for him. Here's Mullins throwing left side, and that's complete. Dallas Goedert over Bo Tatum. That'll get the Packers to the 22. Packers another chance to score here. Here's the handoff. Terrion Brent, and wide open for the TD again. They're not watching Terrion Brent. You got to pay a little more attention to him. Now a 2-point conversion attempt here. Terrion Brent is brought down by Javonte Craig, stuffing the middle. He has 102 yards and 2 touchdowns, though, so I guess he gets the last laugh for now. Van Buren looking, he's got an open man. It's Keon Gregory. Gregory down the left sideline, and he is finally run out of bounds by Adrian Amos, but only the 2nd completed pass for Van Buren. We're in the 3rd quarter. Here's a throw, trying to force to Gregory, and it's going to be intercepted again. Darnell Savage Jr., and now Van Buren has a lot of work to do as the Redskins able to force the punt. Now Blake Martinez will go down with an off-ball injury. He's going to go to the locker room. That looks pretty serious for Green Bay as Keon Gregory gets the Redskins to the 40 with 4 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Here's Van Buren throwing up. He's got Daquan Bodden to make a brilliant catch. Van Buren's actually made some really nice throws in this game despite only completing 4 passes. And then here on the screen, Jeffrey Moore will do the rest. Touchdown Redskins, and they're inching just a little bit closer. Only a one-score game now. Defense has done its part trying to stop this very nice rushing attack, and Terrion Brent, just a hard man to stop. 2nd and 14, here's the throw for Mullins, and that's complete. They're gonna mark that a first down. Packers moving along here. Their passing offense was ranked 32 coming into the game. They're doing all right today. There's a touchdown, and that is complete. Very first career touchdown reception for the Packer fullback. It's going to make it 26-14. Here's Van Buren. He's throwing deep right side. Gregory should have had that one also. That is incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 with only 8 seconds left. Gregory makes the catch here. Gregory trying his best to get that X factor. Here's Van Buren. He's going to throw this one into the end zone, and Randy Red cannot come down with it. Van Buren ends 10 of 28 in this game. Just was not his day. Only 31 rushing yards for the Redskins, and 4 turnovers is the reason you will lose a game. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't hold on to the ball. And unfortunately, the Redskins will fall today. 29 of 36 for 242 and a touchdown was Mullins. Van Buren, 10 of 28 for 282. 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Terrion Brent went for 131 and 2 scores. Keon Gregory, though, 242 yards receiving and a touchdown. He will no doubt get his X factor. Jeffrey Moore with that 20-yard screen for a touchdown was important for us to at least inch a little bit closer. 2.5 sacks for Donovan Stallings, but 3 for Hammond. Wow, he played extremely well on that defensive front for Green Bay with the forced fumble and the recovery and his 3 sacks. Just an incredible game. So, as stated before, Keon Gregory now upgraded to Superstar X Factor, even though that shows a superstar. Okay, interesting. And he also got 5,000 XP, and as we take a look, he gets the X Factor mossed. You'll love to see it, receivers. We haven't had an X Factor receiver in this series. Now we have one, and his name is Keon Gregory. He's an absolute beast. I can't wait to see what he can do with this team. Now the Cowboys are in the lead at 6-2. They've won 4 straight games. We're right there at 5-3. Giants are there at 5-4. The Eagles are the bottom feeders at 2-6 right now. Next episode, we are going to be taking on the Denver Broncos to open up. They're 4-4. We're 5-3. Tough game. We're going to have to get a win there, and we're also staying home to play the Panthers. So 2 big games coming up. Let me know what you think is going to happen in those games in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and love franchise content. That is all we do here, and click right here to see more franchise content. Take care, everybody.